Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to mix your vocals to sound like Billie Eilish in the song Birds of a Feather. So in this video, we're going to be going over all of the mixing, the plugins that I used, how I got my voice to turn into a woman's voice. And if you guys do like the sound of the vocal chain, you guys can cop the Billie Eilish Birds of a Feather vocal preset over on my DSER store. I'll leave a link to it at the top of the description. But enough yapping, let's check out how the preset came out, shall we? Let's go.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better.
No, wow. What a banger, man. Shout out Billie, she's fire, man. And yes, all of that is my vocals. I don't know if I want to show you guys this, but I will show you it. This is my raw recordings.
And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me.
Yeah, that's enough. But yeah, before we go over the chain, I want to show you guys how I got my vocals to sound like a girl. And that's all thanks to the sponsor of this video. I used Automate to make my vocals sound like that. Thank you to Automate for sponsoring this video. I actually did record my process of turning my vocals into a female voice. We can cut to that now.
I want you to stay.
Alright, let's try and make this vocal sound like Billie Eilish. First thing we're going to do is bounce it out. Alright, here we are in Automate. Let's find a voice that sounds like Billie Eilish. So Billie Eilish is a female. I'm just going to check out all the different artists they have.
You let me down.
That is not Billie Eilish. Nope.
It never fades away.
Nope.
Run, baby, go. I've been watching.
Well, there we are.
For some time.
I mean, the vocal, it's sort of Billie. We'll keep Ava in mind.
Keep walking. I talk bullshit.
Nope.
I was listening to the ocean.
It's all the airy vocals. Let me use the tag airy. Where's airy?
You say it's a shame it never lasted with you. Lunes está sola. Tenía un plan de telepatía. I've been everywhere, man, looking for some.
Alright, we're going with Ava. Now I just gotta drop the vocals into here. I've never tried the pitch. Let me try the pitch. We'll add some vibrato as well. Let's see if Ava sounds any good.
I want you to stay.
Okay.
Lara, can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if.
Hey, that's actually not too bad. Bro, they've got their own Melodyne thing. That is crazy. So in the chorus of Birds of a Feather, there's a chorus effect where Billie's singing multiple times. I'm going to try out the Automate harmonies to try and make that. I'm going to create it myself. I'm not going to use one of the presets. So we want female, airy. All right, let me convert that and download all that. All right, we got the Automate vocals in Logic now. All right, now to make a Billie Eilish vocal chain. Yeah, if you guys want to give Automate a go, make sure you use my link in the description. All right, so with nothing on the vocal chain, we are sounding like this.
Till I rot away, dead and buried. Till I'm in a cask. Till I.
Alright, first up in the chain, I did use Melodyne. If you guys do cop the vocal preset, it will not have Melodyne in it. I think I put Waves Tune Real Time in it, but you can swap that out if you want Melodyne, Auto Tune, up to you guys. Melodyne is just manual pitch correction. But after that in the chain, we're using the Sheps 73 by Waves. Wait, hold on 1 second. As cool as this video and vocal chain is, I gotta know one thing. Who do you really want to sound like? Write in the comments what artists and songs you guys want me to make vocal presets on. Thank you too for your suggestion, and I hope you enjoyed the outcome of it. Oh, and another thing, only 6.1% of you guys are subscribed. That is disgraceful. So make sure you subscribe with the bell notifications on so you don't miss out when I make a vocal preset on your suggestion. All right, back to the video. This is just a preamp, giving the vocal some saturation early in the chain and taking out some of the low end as well. Next up in the chain, we've got a Pro Q4. Here we're just shaping the vocal a little bit. I'm taking out everything under 91 Hertz. And then we're doing a couple ducks in the mid-range. In the song, Billie Eilish sang it really like airy, and I kind of didn't really. So I was just taking out some of the body of the vocal. We're taking out some in the 300, 500, 700. You guys can pause the video and have a look for yourself. After that, in the chain, we're using a DSER just to tame the harsh frequencies. We're not hitting it to the thresholds only at -20. You guys know what a DSER is. It's just taming all of the sibilants. With those 4 plugins added, we're sounding like this now.
Till I rot away, dead and buried.
without the EQ and DSER.
till I rot away, dead and
then
buried, till I'm in a casket.
We're just making it sit in the mix a lot better. Next up in the chain, we got our first compressor. It's a CLA 76. We're just doing some light compression. We've got a medium attack and a medium release. The inputs at negative 35.2 and the outputs at negative 18.6.
Till I rot away, dead and buried, till I'm in a casket.
Sitting in the mix heaps better. After that, in the chain, we've got an SSL channel. This is actually going to be part of the secret sauce. So if you want to know the secrets, you got to cop the preset. Here we're just using the EQ knobs just to shape the vocal how we wanted it. I like the tone that the EQ brings. Just makes it sound professional. I'll play it without the SSL channel and then without.
Till I rot away,
then with.
dead and buried, till I'm in a casket you carry. If you go, I'm going.
Just adding some brightness and making it sound clean. After that in the chain, we're using CLA vocals. We're not doing a whole lot here. Just doing the tiniest bit of compression, boosting the bass 0.1%. Yeah, not a whole lot going on. I think I pretty much just use it for the compressor. I was playing around with it and it didn't really need much.
Till I rot away,
without.
Dead and buried,
with.
Till I'm in a casket you carry.
We got the spreader on a little bit as well. After that in the chain, we're using the Wave C6. Again, this is also going to be part of the secret sauce. If you want to know the secrets, you got to cop the preset. This plugin is a multi-band compressor. Yeah, with the compressors that we brought in, it brought back a lot of the mid-range, and I just tried making it sound how Billie was singing, like the airiness. We're just compressing it so that the low end's still there and the mid-range is still there. It's just not like aggressive.
Till I rot away,
See?
Dead and
without the C6,
till I rot away,
it's very upfront and like aggressive.
Till I'm
With the
in a
C6,
casket you carry.
it's sitting in the mix so much better. It sounds more airy. It just sounds better. And then the final plugin on the chain before the sends, we got some reverb. We're using Valhalla Vintage Verb just for a little bit of ambience. I started with the NL vocal width preset. The mix is at 21.8%. The decays are only tiny. We've got a little bit of a pre-delay. The mode's on non-lin. Yeah, just copy the presets if you are recreating this. That reverb sounds like this.
Till I rot away, dead and buried, till I'm in a casket you carry.
Fire. All right, now onto the buses. For the first bus, we got a Valhalla Vintage Verb. We're on the default settings, except we changed the color to now. Can't remember if I changed much else. I think I trimmed up some of the low end a bit. And then on the same bus, we've also got a Pro Q4, just shaping the reverb how I wanted it. That reverb by itself is sounding like this. Nice sparkly ambient reverb.
Till I rot away, dead and buried, till I'm in a casket. If you go, I'm going slow.
That's cold. And then for the final bus, Billie had this cool little slappy delay, and I tried recreating it. So for bus 2, this is a delay bus. Whoops, it's popped up over here. We're starting off the bus with a repeater. This is a Slate Digital delay plugin. Yeah, I started with the guitar solo ping pong. I up the speed of it, so it's a 1/16th delay. The feedback's pretty high. We got it at 72. We're cutting out the low end to like 280 and the high end to like just 7K. We're also boosting the color of it to plus 54. After that in the bus, we're using an S1 imager just to widen it even more. Then we've got a Pro Q4, just shaping it. Again, you guys can pause the video and copy along. And then we've got a Mondo mod, just panning it around a little bit. It was a cool delay and it was very saucy, so there's a lot going on in this delay. And then we're just using a R compressor just to sidechain it to the vocals, so when the vocals are being sung, it gets ducked a bit. And then when there's no vocals, the delay is free to go crazy. But yeah, that delay by itself is sounding like this.
And if I'm turning, I'm going slow. 'Cause it was always you.
Yeah, that's wavy. We've also got the harmonies. These chains are very similar. I just got rid of the SSL channel. They're being compressed harder with the C6. And I think some of the EQing is different as well.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I never think I wasn't better alone.
Yeah, these aren't EQ'd as much as the lead vocal. They're just compressed more.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I never think I wasn't better alone. Can change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better.
That actually sounds good, man. But yeah, let me know what you think of the Billie Eilish Birds of a Feather vocal preset. And if you guys do cop this vocal preset, I'll show you how to load it in. First, you're gonna want to create a new audio track. Go over to your plugins and load the plugin StudioVerse. Once StudioVerse loads, click up here, go down to load. Here I have a folder with all of my vocal presets. Click on the preset that you want. Here we have the Billie Eilish Birds of a Feather vocal preset. And here we are. Here's the chain we just covered. Got all the plugins. We got the secret sauce. Now you sound like the artist. You sound like Billie Eilish. You sound fire. You're ready to make a banger. You've invested in yourself and you sound like $1 million. If you guys want to keep up to date with me and everything that I'm doing, join the Discord. We've got a music-based community in there. You guys can submit your songs into the Discord and I'll react to them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this vocal preset came out fire. I can't even lie. Again, shout out Automy. Thank you for sponsoring the video. Go check them out. Use my link in the description. Let's try and hit 3K subs. We're almost there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, people. Peace.
See the jealousy is taking over again. You see the jealousy is taking over again. Are you wanting a professional sounding radio ready mix and master for your songs? For just $120, I will mix and master your entire song from scratch and get it sounding unreal. Any genre, any voice. Hit me up on Instagram or Discord and we can talk about how you want it to sound. And if you DM me the discount code Bailey80, you will receive $45 off your first purchase. So get in quick.